The scene. We do it for the love. We do it for the show. We do it for the scene.
Okay, what's the meaning in and out? I'm thinking as I'm punching in and out on the grind, really taking out my time. It's on my mind as I feel this pain inside. Don't even try, cause you play about my ties. Y'all tell me lies, but you want me to try. Hang me by the ropes, cause the things that you do. Yeah, I'm feeling good, I was taught to keep it cool. Okay, I'm on, walk it out, leave it there, please don't ever cry now. You said what you said, you gon' do what you do. Gotta carry on and keep it pushing with my juice. Mix it up, we'll do, mention times and pro. Focus, getting work, keep it pushing through the roof. They hate the way you move, cause you so cold, you so cold. I love it, I get it, I know it, they don't know. In it now, why you hating me when you really? Come on. No, I'm not tripping on the seat. Sitting back and sip on this Tennessee. Got me swerving through these lanes, it's getting deep. Push got me in a ride as I'm brainstorming in my mind. Then when you gonna realize I pack my bag, it's time to go. All alone, walking down this road. I've been there before, it gets dark, it gets cold. Running memories got me smoking these trees as I know it's getting deep. Inhale, exhale as I breathe. Don't you know you're really talking to a king? Why you even wanna go and try me? It's grimy, yeah, I did that, you eat it. I can see my vision. The sky, I know the limit. Watch me go and take dance. No lie, I'm gonna get my own. Take you to the top and on. Yes, I'm getting hot, I can't put out my fire. Hated like a copper and silver tire. Now, why you hating me? Yeah, leave me. No, I'm tripping on the season. This lane is getting deep, cause we're gonna ride my mind. Then when you gonna realize you know this lead, and you know this G.
That's my song right there, y'all. Yes, y'all can always come and find me on all platforms, of course. Geevone sings, yes sir, yes sir. Let's keep the show going.
Yeah,
thank you.
y'all give it up for Geevone. He is our featured artist of the night. He will.
The scene.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to the scene, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Geevone with that crazy ass performance right there.
Say, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Say, man.
Hey, Chris Breezy.
That's all I can say.
Chris Breezy ain't got shit on this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? I just knew he was about to backflip off of the motherfucking stage, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? We got one of the coldest managers in the city. One of the coldest web creators in the city. One of the coldest female I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna just say one of the coldest female entrepreneurs in the city. One of the coldest entrepreneurs in the motherfucking city. We got Big Brasi on the motherfucking stage. What's up, Brasi? I think we need some levels on the mic. Mic go. You get the mic on real quick.
My mic don't work. Oh, now it does. Hey, thank you.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. All right. So Miss Brasiana, man, tell us what's going on, man. Last time I seen you, man. Well, I see you a lot actually. You know what I'm saying? But going into this year, 2024, man, y'all recently started a new company. You know what I'm saying? A new company, man, promoting artists, man, signing artists, things like that, man. Tell us about New Wave Management.
Yeah, so we started off with In Your Face, and it was really nice, and we found a lot of cool artists that we wanted to work with. We found a lot of promoters, and one person we built a really, really good connection with was Money Man Rado and Carla Brown from the Empire. So
that's family right there.
Yeah, big family. So we all came together and got into a nice big space all together and decided to run New Wave Management out of the Empire. So we're all working together in a huge collaboration. It's amazing what we're doing all together. We started working with artists and putting them into 3 different categories and running them different ways, and it's amazing how much talent we really have in the city. So that's what we're doing with New Wave right now.
So 3 different categories. What are the 3 different categories?
Yeah, so when you first come to New Wave, we'll put you into the first category, which is content creation. If you don't have the amount of content that we need, or if your content isn't at high quality, then we want to keep you there before we get to phase 2, which is where we start building out your foundation. And your foundation consists of your website, your BMI, your performances, touring places, what your audience really is like, who exactly it is that's listening to you. These are all different foundational techniques. And once we have that done, it's time to move you into phase 3, which is with Money Man Rado. That comes with all the marketing, all the promotional strategies, and making all of those plans actually come to life.
Okay, so it's interesting that you started with the foundation and the development stage on phase 2. Why is that?
So I started with my own website first. That was the very first thing I started back in 2017. And when you have a skill such as web design and you turn that into a business, it opens you up into multiple different industries. So I took a step out of the music industry, kind of learned the foundations of business and brought it back. When I brought it back, I learned that even though you have a good foundation, if you don't have any context or any content, then you're just bringing people to a house with no walls, or like a house with no furniture.
Sounds like a great party can be thrown in that house.
Yeah, it could be a great party, but party with no people, which is the context, then that's a problem. So it's really important to take that time out to figure out what kind of artist you are, what kind of music you're trying to make. All of that is like in your content creation. Then start putting your foundation together. I did it opposite and lost a lot of money. So.
Okay, so how do you guys go about selecting artists for New Wave Management? Did you guys reach out, or do they reach out to you? And if they do reach out to you, what I'm saying, what is the deciding factor on, you know what, we're going to invest in this person, we're going to put the time into this person, we're going to build this person, you know what I'm saying? What's the process for selecting your artist for New Wave Management?
Yeah, 2 different processes. I always started off with going out and finding them myself. This is when I first started. It was like, let me go to every open mic, let me go to every showcase, every competition, because I want to see what your performances is. And as I went to these different performances, I started taking notes as to, what's your stage presence like? Are you taking your breaths when you're breathing? Like, what are your lyrics? Can I put you in front of kids, or can I put you in front of strippers? So during that time, I really had to figure out.
We love strippers.
Yeah, So I had to figure out what kind of artist it is that I wanted to work with, and I'm really good with trap music, I'm really good with R&B, so that's my process. I love going and finding the artist. Now, of course, you have somebody like Money Man Rado who has a huge platform, and of course, people are going to run to Rado like, hey, well, if you got it, let me come deal with you. So when me and Rado got together, it's like a 2-way street. I'm able to use the skill that I have for searching in order to sort his following.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
now,
how we go about finding people.
Now I seen the video of yours on the beach. All right, so you started as an artist. Is that correct? So where did you make the decision? You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm going to step away from being an artist. I'm going to start highlighting artists. I'm going to start building artists.
That's a very emotional question. I will say that, and I don't have a problem sharing it now. 2019. This is when Young Exclusive passed away. And when he passed, very good friend, and losing my engineer took a really huge toll, and I was like, okay, this is not it. However, after 5 years, I'm glad to say now that I'm back making my own beats completely, and I have been writing my own lyrics. So
You make your own beats?
yeah, I make my own beats. I'm actually in school now.
The scene.
Yeah, that's
Give it up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's something I picked up because Young Exclusive was an audio engineer, and I wanted to be able to
Exclusive was a
do it.
genius.
So
Exclusive was a genius. You know what I'm saying? He wrote music, sing, rap, you know what I'm saying, make beats, you know what I'm saying? That was a
complete powerhouse.
I actually have a song with Young Exclusive, and that's what we had in common was the engineering. I went to Dallas Sound Lab, and so you know, this is one of those things that we kind of collabed, and you know what I'm saying. So R.I.P. You know,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
man.
was a great person. I love that man. That was pretty cool.
Shout out to Young Exclusive, man. Shout out to Young Exclusive. So, how has New Wave Management been going on? Can you talk to us about some of the new artists that y'all signed this year? Because I know it's been a few.
Yeah, the one artist that we have been working with is 84 Baby. I will put his name out there. He's pretty live. He came from Louisiana. He's about 19 years old. Came with extreme talent. He will be at the Dallas BET Awards this year.
Okay.
And I have 3 managers I'm currently working with and kind of training them on some different processes.
Your training managers?
Yes, I do. I have 3 different managers I want on my team. They've been learning things, and they will be helping out with putting the BET Awards together. So.
Okay. Now, what is the primary role of a manager? Because I hear a lot of people, I see a lot of people saying, oh, I'm the manager, I'm the manager, I'm the manager. They can barely get the music to the DJ. You know what I'm saying? What is the primary role of a manager, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I would say for me, my role as a manager for any artist is to make sure the systems and the processes are moving proficiently. If they're not moving, then it's something that needs to be changed, whether it's an invoice that needs to be changed different or an email that needs to be sent out to a certain person. That's the job of the manager. Okay. The manager is not necessarily the investor, although they can be. The investor in this situation is normally the artist. So when we look at an artist who's independent and not signed to a label, he's the center of attention. Okay. But if you have an artist who's signed to a record label, you put them there, and then the artist is just a certain part. That's why all the money goes there. As a manager, I'm simply here to make sure that your process is actually working and benefiting you and getting you the return on your investment.
So if a manager is not getting artists paid shows, right? They're not booking artists for paid shows, things like that, endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Sponsors, things like that. How does the manager get paid?
They do not.
They don't.
Yeah, that's a good question. If you do not work, you do not eat. Mm-hmm. So, and many times a manager has to believe in the artist more than the artist believes in itself. Because at the end of the day, the manager is not going to eat if you don't. Yep. Your manager is a bigger supporter than anybody. You know, they're the one that's going to show up when you're not there. They're the one doing your negotiations. They're the one sending in your invoices. They're the one making sure you have the payments coming in while you're in the studio creating, while you're in front of the video camera. Your time is relieved, so your manager really saves you time, saves you money, and saves you so much knowledge that you don't have to acquire. All that time can be spent actually creating something.
Frees up a lot of brain space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would your percentage be?
My percentage? When I was an artist, when I was a manager all by myself before New Wave, it was like, I need 50%. I don't care.
That's mafia raised,
yeah. I need 50%.
50%? Food stamps? Your firstborn?
But I would say I need 50% because I was not prepared for the workload or anything that was coming with the manager. So I was, for lack of better terms, ignorant. I was very ignorant to the actual management part of it. But now I'm aware that my portion is anywhere between 3% and 35%. That's where I'm at with New Wave.
3% and 35%.
3% and 35%.
That's vast. You know what I'm saying?
Very
so vast. How do you determine for okay, this artist I'm gonna take 3%. This artist I'm gonna take. So this artist is obviously packing out shows over here for you to get 3% of this and 30% over here. He might only be having 5 to 10 people. Is that how that works?
So if you came to me and you already have content and your foundation is great and you're ready for promotion, then I just need about 3% because it's not going to take that much work. But if if you're still here in content creation stage, that means at some point I'm going to have to reach in my pocket and help you. You know what I'm saying? There's some type of
you got to recoup that.
I need to be able to recoup it.
Gotcha.
So I need to be able to get it on the back end. I want you to see it on the front end. I'll see my 35 later on.
Okay, so let's talk about janky managers. Let's talk about janky managers. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about janky managers? What advice would you put down to an artist as far as watching out for janky managers? Because there's a lot of them out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the best advice you can give to an artist?
You want to ask questions that you already know the answer to whenever you're talking to a manager. So in better words, educate yourself. It's okay for you to take some small management courses just to help yourself as an independent artist. That really helps. So that way when you do have a manager, you know what you need to be looking for. What kind of time management skills do you have? What kind of systems do you use? Do you know how to use Monday, or do you use CRM content? You know, it's like different things that you want to know if they already know. How many email subscribers can you build for somebody? What's your return on investment? Can they read analytics? Do they know data? So these are small questions that I would say you can find answers to in lessons on through Coursera. They're really simple, really easy. Learn that and then go out and shop around and ask questions. The more knowledge that you have, the more knowledge that you have, the better a manager you become. So we don't even use the term janky no more. We use the term ignorant or uneducated managers. That'll be a better term.
Got you. I want to ask you a serious question. $25 in food stamps or dinner with Sexy Red? Go.
$25 in food stamps.
Women love food.
Ooh, man, that's like a bag of chicken wings with some fries. Reese, we can do that. We can do chicken Alfredo. Me and baby like that with garlic bread. I can do spaghetti and some cornbread, hot water cornbread specifically. Let that coochie breathe.
So they said I was going to drop some Sexy Red lines and after you take my food stamp card and run off with it. That's what I thought. I mean, it was Sexy Red's food stamp card that it was. Okay, one more quick question. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask you. I asked Ricky this the other day. You remember this question, Ricky? Why do you think deliveries on a ship are called cargo, but deliveries in a car are called a shipment? Have you ever thought about that? Why is that? Nobody thought about that? It's been fucking with me lately. I gotta know.
You're the only one. I know why.
It's crazy, right? I need y'all to stay woke. Stay woke, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Egypt is really on the other side of Arizona. Stay woke, goddammit. Go ahead. Why is that?
So, it's called cargo
On the ship.
when it's on the ship because there is no car to go.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So if it, so in a car, it's called a shipment
Right.
because it's not meant to be on a ship. Right.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? What the hell is wrong with y'all? That didn't make any type of sense. It did, a little bit.
It's not meant to be on a
It's called a shipment because it's not meant to be on a ship.
So you can ask the question, but we can't. You playing with the wrong couple.
That doesn't make sense. You guys both missed the mark, okay? I need you to take that $25 in food stamps and just sell them hoes and buy you a goddamn thesaurus or a dictionary or something. You know what I'm saying? What the
I think
hell?
it fits well.
There's no car to go. It was cool on the wordplay. Hell no.
Everybody came around.
Hell no.
You a hater.
First of all, I need to fire your weed, man. Okay? Because y'all was burnt. It should be flipped. On a ship, exactly. By land. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah, go put the cargo in the car. And then we're gonna
Put the cargo in the car, put the shipment on the ship. Okay. Now, I was just saying, because you're a manager, you said ask the questions you already know the answers to. That was an answer that I did not know, and I wanted to see how deep you could go with that. You know what I'm saying? So listen, Geevone over here, he had some great records. You know what I'm saying? Now let's say Geevone's outside, you see him at a performance, you saw him at a performance right now. You know what I'm saying? What would you do to appeal to an artist like that? You know what I'm saying? How would you appeal to being a manager to an artist like that? You know what I'm saying? What could you offer somebody like that?
What could I offer to Geevone right now?
Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Right.
Of course.
Okay, Geevone, can you grab a mic real quick? Let's talk. Let's do like a.
God damn it, G. Come on over here. I'm about to get my Milli Vanilli on right now. I didn't know this was gonna happen. So
Vanilli.
Go ahead. Look, stand over there while DJ VIP so I can get
DJ
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Come here.
I'm about to say the mic, but
I'm fucking with you. Come here.
whatever you need.
Go ahead. Okay, so we got a microphone. Turn to the crowd.
We need to sit down.
Oh, okay, you got a chair right there. Go. Okay, that's cool.
So I'll set the scene, right? You just finished performing.
Yes.
You walking through the crowd, you shaking hands, people are grabbing your name, your Instagram, and you just so happen to walk outside, because that's what most artists do. You know, I noticed that right after you finish performing, you'll go outside. Well, I'm already out there. I already knew you were coming.
Sleek Radio Media.